Hey friends, Michelle here with Garden Jargon, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, this is an edition that I'm doing every Thursdays called Throwback Thursdays. I have several videos that I have in the archives of my video library of things that I shot years ago, and I put them in one YouTube channel, and I'm pulling them out of that YouTube channel and bringing them over to this YouTube channel called Garden Jargon to share with you guys. I run 4 different gardens and I love it because I can try so many different things in all of these gardens and hopefully make some mistakes so it helps you guys prevent them. So I guess this video that I chose today is kind of symbolic because of 2 things. Number 1, the date. The video that I'm about to post right after this little intro portion of the video is from May 8th, 2020. And we got frost here in Chicagoland, Grow Zone 5B on May 8th. Our last frost date around here is right around Mother's Day, so you have like a 5-minute cushion on either side of Mother's Day to really keep an eye on that 10-day forecast. And on May 8th, I was hardening off all my plants outside and my other property, which was Hammond, and we got frost. So I kind of freaked out. And it was the first time that I was growing on an epic level back then, before I turned into a crazy nut job here, growing as many plants as I am now in the basement. And then the second reason that I love that this video was in my library is because I was wearing the same sweatshirt. So as I went in there to pick the video for you guys today, I saw that I was wearing the same exact sweatshirt that I got probably in 1997. And I love old sweatshirts, and it's in great shape. So I thought I was symbolic just for me. I'm a geek. So therefore, I'm going to share this video with you today, and it is about us having frost and me checking my plants after we had a frost. I also knew we were getting frost that night, so what I did was I set a plant outside, a pepper plant, just to see what it looked like the next day because of the frost damage. So I think it's pretty cool to be able to see that, knowing what things look like when they do get frost damage. So I appreciate you guys paying attention. Thank you so much for those of you that are subscribed to my channel that are here today. And for those of you moving forward, watching gardening videos on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. You guys are going to learn a lot because I love to do things all different ways. In all my gardens, there's going to be probably 8 different methods of trellising. So you'll get to see different methods on how to do stuff like that throughout the season. I think I mentioned it. I'm in Chicagoland. We are in actual Grow Zone 5B. And our last frost date is right around Mother's Day. So I hope that my video pertains to you and your gardening stuff and what you're doing. And I hope you like the video. It's short and sweet. It's 8 minutes long. So sit back and relax and watch the show. Thank you. Good morning. It is May 9th. And I let Molly out this morning. It's sun shining out there. We have blue skies, but last night was like a frost. And I had to cover my seedlings. So I'm just rising out of bed and getting the day started. But it's a good indicator that Molly went out this morning about 10 minutes ago and she hasn't come back in yet, which means it's nice out. But let's go check on the seedlings. I've been on a Facebook chat. Oh, my dog. There she sits. She's watching the yard and getting a suntan. Dog is nuts. There's my greenhouses. Let's go take a look. How does it frost in May, for crying out loud? Why does Mother Nature do that to us? Oh, I'm so glad that my neighbor covered his tree. I hope it's okay. He has a peach tree. And it looks okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, I sacrificed. I had one sacrificial pepper plant. It was an orange pepper. He didn't fare too well. Maybe he will pop back. Maybe I just gotta give him some water. But I wanted to see what it would look like if a pepper plant was left out to fend for himself in this cold weather. I forgot to water him yesterday. I've read and heard that if you water them before the frost, that it helps protect them. But this is the makeshift greenhouse that I made for all of my seedlings. I have stepped up tomato plants and stepped up pepper plants, eggplants over the last week in immense quantities because I cluster seeded all my tomatoes. So I would have a big pot full of seedlings and then I'd have to step them up to solo cups. And one would think you need more room to put them. Well, I don't have enough room in my house anymore. I ran out of room, so I had to make a greenhouse. So I literally laid some plywood sheets up against the house here, against the shed, and I put some 2x4s at an angle, and I just covered with plastic. So this does face the south, so it does get a lot of good UV and sun warmth throughout the day. I have never taken the plastic off to harden them in direct sun, except for yesterday when I watered. I kept them exposed for about an hour and set my timer because I wanted to also drain off all of the water that was in the trays because I didn't want that chance of the water in the trays freezing. What is she doing? Molly, what are you doing? You checking on my plants for me? You sweet girl. Good morning, sweet girl. You a sweet girl. Gave her a bath yesterday. She was stinky. Okay, here we go. The big reveal. Pulling off the 2x4s. I can see condensation inside the plastic, which is a good sign. Pull off the moving blanket. Let me put you on pause. Okay, here we go. They look good. I'm grateful. I don't even know how cold it actually got here last night because I forgot to check the temperature before I went to bed. I wonder if they'll tell us on the news today. But I covered this with 2 layers of 6mm plastic because I didn't know what it was going to be like. Everybody lived! Yay! Oh, thank goodness. God is good. Man, that makes me nervous. Mother Nature. It's no joke. I swear it's just a test. It's only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system. Okay, let's take a look at some other stuff. My greenhouses. I'm going to open them up. Give me a second. Okay, I unzipped my greenhouses, my trusty Aldi greenhouses. These are my pepper houses. Ah, I don't know about that. These big peppers, I think these are all red peppers up here on top. And I got a couple down here. These are pretty dang big. And I don't know what to do about that, because they're way bigger than these and these. They just grow in different stages. But these ones with the big leaves, they're very droopy. And I don't know if I need to put them in a bigger pot or just keep them in those little pots that I have now until I get them in the ground. This guy, I don't know what happened to him. This has been like this for about a week, so this wasn't damaged from last night. But you can see condensation on the walls in here and on a couple of these plants on the leaves, which that is a good sign because I did water the heck out of them. And then this is my other greenhouse. And everybody looks alive. Thank goodness. God is good. God is good. Look how beautiful these peppers are. Oh my goodness. So grateful. I'm going to feed a lot of people this year. So happy about that. Well, I'm so glad that you were with me today when I did this reveal. I knew the peas were going to be fine. Like, I have these garden beds full of peas. You can see them in there popping up. I got to trellis them up pretty soon. Here's some more peas. Over here I have lettuces and kales. Lettuces in here. And beets and radishes and lettuce over here. And radishes. Didn't kill them. Oh, I'm so grateful. So thank you very much for taking this exciting, scary walk with me. But I wanted to make sure that everything was alive today. I still have bedhead from last night. So thanks so much for taking this walk with me today. I'm so grateful that May 9th gave us some frost, but everything survived, and we're supposed to get down really cold again tonight. So I'm going to do the same thing, just wrap them with plastic and make sure they're okay. I don't see any other frost threat in the area for the next 2 weeks after this. So I look to be planting and putting things in the ground probably within the next 2 weeks. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Get your grow on, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, friends, that's it. That was the video clip. I hope you really enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, do your best to share this video if it's going to help anybody in the future with their gardening. I am Michelle with Garden Jargon, and I so much appreciate you guys tuning in today. Thank you so much. Take care, and God bless.